Good evening.
Good evening.
What is your name?
Bryan Scarth.
How did you first hear about our choir?
When I was working and joined the police service, I heard about it at my first police station, Portsmouth Central.
Okay. What section do you belong to in the choir?
The first bass, baritones,
And how long have you been with the choir?
since early 1960s.
What is your favourite song that the choir sings and why?
Well, I won't say it's my favourite. I've got several that I like very much, but one of the songs which I feel expresses the choir is Comrades in Arms.
And why would that be?
Well, because of the nature of the choir being together and comrades singing together and coming together, and I think it expresses what the choir really stands for, particularly in this case, as it started in the Second World War.
If there is one song that you wanted the choir to sing that we currently do not sing, what would it be and why?
I would like them to sing All in the April Evening. It's a little bit Victorian, but that was the age of when male voice singing was very, very strong, and we have a lot of music from that area, and I think it would express the choir from its past, because surprisingly this choir has been in existence quite a lot longer than some of the more popular choirs.
To date, what is your most memorable event with the choir?
Well, we've had several memorable events, but the thing which I remember with very clear clarity, we went to Kiel for a weekend, and on the Sunday morning we visited what is now the International Seamen's Memorial, and we laid a wreath there with the eternal flame for the... It was a German memorial, but they internationalised it, and we processed down into the crypt with an enormous ship's bell striking our way down, and when we got down there we gave a rendering of Schubert's Sanctus and a rendering of Melita, which was arranged by a former MD, it's the Eternal Father. And there were lots of people visiting from all over the world, as they do. It's a well-known memorial, and it really brought tears to their eyes, and it was very, very memorable.
Brilliant. What does being a member of Hampshire Police Male Voice Choir mean to you?
Well, it's a huge, enormous part of my life, and has been since the early 1960s. And to some extent, my life is organised around it, holidays and things like that. The choir calendar is always consulted before I book holidays and things. It is a big part of my life, and the music, I love it.
Finally, what would you like to see the choir achieve, to do, or a venue to sing at, or a country to visit?
$24,000 question. I'd like to see the choir progress as it is at the moment. Over the last 6-7 years, we've had a dynamic chairman and a good committee, and the choir has increased in strength to larger numbers than I can ever remember since I've been with it, and it's singing as good, if not better than ever. And I'd like to see them progress in that and take this choir and its music to all parts of Hampshire for a start. There are so many places in Hampshire that don't even know we exist. That's what I'd like to see them achieve. And as for venues, we've done the big venues, like the Albert Hall and things like that. I would like us to do good venues in Hampshire to start with, and make sure the people of Hampshire know they've got a good choir.
Thank you, Bryan.
Thank you, Michael.
And good evening.
Good evening, and thank you for asking me.
Our pleasure.